All right, as promised, in the Muay Thai Metal Studios today, the Christian hard rock band Whitecross bringing us their new release, Fear No Evil. In the studio with us today, rock royalty and, by the way, legacy artist Rex Carroll, founding member of the band Whitecross from Illinois. Rex, welcome to the show.
Hey, Byron. It's good to be with you. Thanks a lot for having me on.
Rex, it's an honor to have you here on the Pure Rock Station. Let's talk a little bit about your storied career here. It says here you have a lifetime of achievement. You have a massive catalog, a thorough discography. Not only that, it's roughly well over 113 songs on 13 albums. And
but the bottom line, Byron, is it gets better and better every time out. So the best has just been delivered, and then the best is still yet to come.
That's a good point. And it looks like here in your bio, it does say this is one of the best albums you've ever worked on. Go ahead and talk to us about the brand new album, Fear No Evil.
Sure. Well, it started out as it's a 2-year project in the making, because we hadn't done anything as a band together in about 20 years, give or take. And the last thing we did together as a band was a remake of our debut album that was released in 2005. So we got signed to the Dark Star record label, and they wanted us. They really pushed us hard to make the new record for Whitecross, Fear No Evil, and it's a funny thing for me to talk about, because when we were starting out, we weren't very good. We were like a garage band. So the record labels were always pushing studio musicians on us.
Okay.
And then, little moral victories that you claim along the way. Well, hey, we have a fantastic band now, so everybody played on the album. Woohoo. Open up the champagne, right?
Good.
So,
yeah.
Something that other bands wouldn't even think about. But here we are. We're all together. The album sounds fantastic. It's, I don't know, I would compare it to classic Whitesnake, Scorpions, Dokken, Van Halen. Those are all of our influences. So we're a product of the 80s. That's where I kind of cut my teeth guitar-wise. And if you like those bands, I really do sincerely believe that you will like this album. And, of course, you don't have to buy it. You can sample it without buying it. You can just check it out on YouTube, or you can check it out right here on 97 Underground. And, you can check it on Spotify. And believe me when I say, you'll be comparing our vocals to the classic vocalists of the era, David Coverdale, Ronnie James Dio, Jeff Tate, Sammy Hagar, all those guys.
Rex, it says here in your bio release, I believe Fear No Evil is one of the best albums I've ever been involved with. And you're still pushing yourself on guitar. You love the Sonic Blast from Anthony Fox. Talk to me a little bit about the production on this record.
When I started in 1984, if you can believe it, all the way back in time to the prehistoric age, when there was no computers, no cell phones, everything was analog, and I had access to the best studios in the world, the best engineers and so forth, the best producers. And somewhere along the way, I learned how to do it myself, because necessity is truly the mother of invention. And then I had some experiences with producers along the way that were, you could tell, well, the producer he's working more for the record label. The producers are getting paid by the record label, right?
You're looking for somebody to feel what you were feeling.
So they're helping you, but they're not necessarily advocating for you. So, I learned pretty quick that if I don't advocate for my own band, who's going to do it?
Sure,
So,
you were looking for a corner man.
yeah. So, eventually, you just get tired of being dumped on. So you just, you say, okay, enough of this. I'll learn the language and learn how to do it. And so I've been producing records. I have my own studio anyways. I've always been fascinated with the studio. So it's one of my great love affairs, is just working in the studio. So I'm what they call me a studio rat. You know, I'm always in there in the studio. So
Yeah, you're doing it out of
fascinating
necessity.
stuff for me. So so this was just a natural outgrowth of that. And then we had the good fortune and the blessing of Anthony Fox coming alongside of us to mix and master. And oh my gosh, what an amazing job he did. And he's one of the best rock and roll engineers on the planet. You know, you go read his credit list and it reads like a who's who of rock and roll. Everybody from Aerosmith to Metallica that he's worked with, and a lot of modern bands, and that just gave us the extra little push over the cliff.
Why don't we dive into the brand new track, Fear No Evil, Fear New Evil, Fear No Evil.
Let's do it, man.
We're going to roll it out. It's Fear No Evil. It's Whitecross. You're on the Muay Thai Metal Show. It's right here on 97underground.com.
The Lord God, He is my shepherd. He leads me on beside the waters, into the path of righteousness without shame. I spend my days inside the house of His name. He will lead me through the shadow. I fear no evil. I am so much more within. Yea, though I walk into the valley of shadow,
that was Fear No Evil from the brand new release from Whitecross, Christian hard rockers out of Illinois. The band's storming back up the charts. They're kicking evil's butt. And you're here on the Muay Thai Metal Show with Rex Carroll, longtime founder, musician, singer, songwriter. I'm sorry, Rex, you don't sing, do you?
I have sung a few notes in my time, but I'm not a lead singer of a rock band, no.
Dave Roberts is on vocals, Rex Carroll on guitars,
That's right.
Benny Ramos on bass, and drums is Michael Fegan. Tell us a little bit about, so Fear No Evil wasn't your first pick for your number one choice, but Man in the Mirror is. Give me the rundown on Man in the Mirror and what's so special about that.
Man in the Mirror is a great song because a good friend of mine, good bass player, a friend of mine, handed me like 4 pages of lyrics that he had written. It was kind of a confessional, like a diary thing, a page out of the life. And it just comes from his journey to sobriety, you know, and at some point, you know, we all have our issues in life. Everybody's got issues. And at some point you got to look in the mirror and confront that man in the mirror and realize that I can't do it alone. I need help from above. And it's a simple message, but it's profound and it's real. Resonates. Yeah. Just, it's an easy song to resonate with a lot of people. And then it just so happened at that same time that, you know, he handed me all these, you know, like I said, 4 pages of lyrics. So we had to condense it down to make it into the song. And I had just been working on that little piece of music with the guitar riff at that time. So it was like hand in glove. And that's the song Man in the Mirror.
I will say, if you watch the video and there's a reference to, you'll see the liar standing right in front of you. That's the man in the mirror.
Right, because we all tell ourselves these little lies, don't we? You know, all our little issues that we don't want to confront. But, you know, at the end of the song, it says, crumbling castles made of sand, built upon the lies of the man in the mirror.
That's amazing. It's a great song.
And we talk about it in the third person, and then finally at the end, you know, it says, I'm the man in the mirror.
If you're just joining us, you're on the Muay Thai Metal Show. It's 97underground.com. We're sitting down with legacy artist Rex Carroll. They got a brand new album out. Whitecross is the band. Fear No Evil is the title track and the title of the album. I strongly suggest all you hard rockers get out there and get this thing up and running. Rex has had a storied career. Rex started back in 85, 86, 87. You came all the way down. You worked hard. You worked through you were out of the band for a short period of time, but you're back up and running now. And you put a few albums out recently, but the brand new one just released March the 22nd, 2024. It's got 11 songs on it. You heard Fear No Evil back there if you were joining us. And it's an amazing artwork as well on the album cover here. You have like an angel who looks like he's a knight in shining armor. Describe that to me a little bit.
I got to tell you, we have the best friends. We have many friends of Whitecross, and we have just over time, we just seem to have accumulated base of people that have come into our camp, and they're part of our inner circle.
Sure.
If you will, as a band. And so we have the great Wendell Wright, who does the graphic design, and he's designed our covers and our images on our T-shirts. And we've gotten a lot of compliments about the artwork. So there's a nice cohesive tie together from the album through to the shirts and the logos and things like that. We're always working on that stuff together. Yeah, I just refer to it as the Angel Warrior Dude. And one thing that's really cool with the album is there's 2 prints. There was the print on the inside, that we were going to go with until Wendell showed us the Angel Warrior dude, and then that was unanimous. We switched over to that. So we actually have both folds are in the album. So when you're done listening to it, you can fold it up either way.
Sure, and that would be the Whitecross with the Whitecross. If you want to see what Rex is talking about, you need to go to whitecrossband.com, go to the EPK package. Everything's on there that you need to know about Whitecross, including the track listing and the tour dates, which we'll get to in a few seconds. But first, without further ado, send me to heaven or send me to hell. Another trip to the wishing well. It's Man in the Mirror, Whitecross, rock it out. That was Man in the Mirror, Rex Carroll in the studios. Whitecross return with the brand new album, Fear No Evil. Can't thank Rex enough for taking time out of his busy schedule to talk to us about all the things Whitecross. I'm amazed, Rex. It's a very, very good album. It's a very good effort, or a great effort. You have an amazing track record, a lifetime of achievement. You have a very fulfilled catalog and a thorough discography. Roughly 13 albums, 120 songs. What do you say to yourself when you wake up in the morning? How do you believe you've achieved all this? This is an amazing career.
Time, and I was never smart enough to get a real job, so I just kept working on my guitar, and I've been privileged to work with some amazing singers over the course of my life. And I think when you're trying to put a rock band together, for every kid who plays guitar in a garage band, you think, man, wouldn't it be great to rule the world with a rock band? We could be Motley Crue or something, and you think, well, what can I do? So, well, you got to have a great singer, and they truly are one in a million, because that's a gift that you're born with or not. It's like you can always improve on what you have, but we are just very fortunate to have David Roberts, and I've had other great singers along the way, but I love working with Dave, and that's it. I just keep working on it, and one day you look at your BMI statement and it's like, holy cow, there's a lot of songs there.
Sure. It's an amazing track record. I'll tell you what, if you're just listening at home, fans of Whitecross and fans of 97 Underground, go to whitecrossband.com and scroll down on the EPK package and look up the Whitecross key performances and check out where these guys have played over the years. There's some amazing statistics on here. It says the Power Gospel Festival. That's Rio de Janeiro. They played to 55,000 people in attendance. And you can scroll through the list. Scandinavium and Gothenburg, Sweden. They played the Scandinavium, 14,000 people. Before that, the Creation Festival. That was Mount Union, Pennsylvania. I mixed the two up. No problem there. But go to their website. It's whitecrossband.com and check out the key performances list that they've given to you so that you have an idea of the vast experience that this band has. And also, they have a great photograph biography on here of the release of the guys in the band. You've got Dave Roberts on vocals, guitar Rex Carroll, who you're sitting here listening to, the bass player, Benny Ramos, and drums is Michael Fegan, and there's some great photo op shots in here of the band. Great stuff to look at on their website. Also, you got some tour dates coming up here. July the 13th, 2024, you got 4:30 p.m. in the Billings, Montana. That's the Crown of Thorns Festival in 2024. Also, Greenfield, Massachusetts at the Soul Fest. That's going to be August the 16th. And then you got September the 1st. You're going to be in Versailles, Ohio, the Immortal Fest. Wow, that sounds like a good time. So you got some shows booked already. What can fans expect for the rest of the year from Whitecross?
A lot more shows. We spent a lot of time getting ready to do the release of the album, and now that it's out, we are just ready to go with shows. We have invested a lot of money into our live tour setup. I won't tell you all the details. We've spent heavily into like five figures, tens of thousands of dollars, just working on our stage production and everything else. So we're really excited for the show that we're bringing out to the fans. There's lots of things that we're doing with lights and video and stuff. It's really cool. Yeah,
this thing you look very blessed with this, and I want to refer to Whitecross and use terms that everyone can relate to. And I'm looking here on your merch pit. They have an amazing set of merchandise for the fans at home to buy. You got some great shirts, some great artwork here, and there's an amazing picture of the band. Go to whitecrossband.com and click on their merch pit. And the reason I was getting confused because it changed to Integral Merch Services, and it took me by surprise.
Yeah, T-shirt. Go to whitecrossband.com. That's whitecrossband.com.
There it is. Thanks for straightening me out on that, Rex. I tell you what, I get so excited. I'm really a big fan of Whitecross now, so I'm a little bit giddy right now. It's been amazing
awesome, dude.
time talking with you. Is there anything you'd like to say to the fans at home before we get out of here?
No, man, God bless you all, and I can't wait to see everybody live out on the road. And I believe you're going to play another song here coming up. Is that right, Byron?
That's it. We're going to get out of here with the Lion of Judah. It's Whitecross. It's Rex Carroll. God bless everyone.